Howdy guys, welcome to Keeping It Frank. Wanted to do a quick video. So I've been trying to do it when I get home, but just kind of been on the road a lot lately, so I figure what the heck, I'll just shoot it with my big fancy iPhone. But I wanted to go through a list of health benefits that I've had the carnivore journey. As it sits right now, I am 4.5 months in. And when I edit this, I'm going to do some side-by-side photos. Right off the bat, probably within the first month, what I noticed was my hair was a lot softer. I no longer needed to use conditioner. Now, I didn't actually use conditioner at first or before I started, but I definitely don't need to use it now. My hair has been pretty silky. Also, it's a lot less gray. And I don't know, I don't want to say it's reversing the grays, but I normally have gray right here and right here, and I keep it cut real short. Not because it's gray, but because I kind of like that haircut. But, and it also hides the grays a little bit at the very least. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I have way less grays. My beard looks a lot more fuller in color. I do use a product in my beard to help weigh it down, which darkens it. But I'm pretty sure my hair is a lot less gray than it was when I started. Also, as far as hair goes, hair growth throughout my body. When I was 345 pounds, a lot of swelling in my legs, but also hair loss in my legs. My legs, they were still hairy, but the hair was pretty thin. And when I was younger, I was a very hairy guy. And all of a sudden, my legs are pretty hairy again. I don't know if that's a bonus, but it tells me something's going right. Also, my skin color. And this is where I'll do a side-by-side of my face. Man, my skin color has been more solid of a single color. Not necessarily am I less pale or anything like that. If I hit the sun, I color up just fine. When I was younger, when I would go out in the sun, my hair would bleach out because I'm a dirty blonde. My hair would bleach out and be highlighted, and also my skin would turn golden. And as I got older, it turned more, my skin would turn red and blotchy, and also sunburn. Don't know about the sunburning thing that everyone's talking about because I haven't been out in the sun like that, but this summer we'll find out how I handle sunburns. Also, when it comes to lotion, I wasn't huge on lotioning up, but my elbows and knees would get real dry. And they're not like that anymore. I don't have to put lotion on them at all. Also, the acne and the rash that was on my face, gone. I do still get acne in the back of my head from time to time. I'm an oily guy. I'm a hot guy. And also, keeping my hair short helps out a lot too. But my face had this rash, and it would be flaky. And it itch, but that's pretty much gone away completely, and that's been great. It's been huge because it was actually really embarrassing for me. Also, my gums, I've always had bleeding gums, always had very sensitive teeth. Don't know if it's due to carnivore, but I had a cavity I had fixed a while back, and I think that helped as well. But definitely with the bleeding gums, they stopped probably within my second week of doing this, if not before that. So also swallowing problems. I used to choke all the time. I would always have to have something to drink because the food would get caught in my throat, and I would have to actually drink something to push it down. And sometimes it wouldn't push it down, and it gets stuck. And then I couldn't breathe, and I would have to stick my fingers down my throat just to push it back the other way. That was pretty bad, but I have not had that problem at all within this last month for sure. But that's probably due to the fact that I no longer have heartburn. Heartburn went away probably within my second to third week. the acid reflux, going to bed with it like coming back up my throat, that has completely stopped. And I used to take medicine religiously every single day, and so I had it pretty bad, and I've had it for the majority of my adulthood for sure. Hell, even as a child I had it in my late teens. Swelling and edema in the legs, gone. The swelling went away probably my first month. The edema went completely away probably in my 4th month. I didn't really test it, but I tested it the other day and it seems fine. My legs look great, and no swelling in the feet. My shoes are way looser on me, and which also brings me to, I had lost feeling in some of my toes in my right feet, and I had gained that back, all except one toe. One toe is still a little fuzzy, but I'm pretty sure I have nerve damage, so I probably won't get that back. But I do know the blood's pumping back down there again, so hooray for that. So, and my blood pressure, every time I would go to the doctor for a checkup, didn't matter what it was, anytime I went and I had my blood pressure checked, I was high. I was always high. And then it would make me sit down and calm down and blah, blah, blah. And it may bring it down a little bit, but it was never good. And I haven't been to the doctor, but I stopped by our local Walmart. They have one of those blood pressure machines in there. I gave it a shot. Gave it a shot a couple times, and my blood pressure has been spot on, which is awesome, because that was just me walking in there without relaxing and doing all the little weird breathing exercises and clearing my head. I just went in there, great blood pressure. So that's been huge for me. I haven't had that in a long time. My sense of, and I want to make a video, separate video on this. So I had COVID 4 years ago, right when it first came out. My ex was a nurse. We got it right off the bat. And I ended up losing my sense of smell and taste. And that never fully came back. Even once I was able to taste again and smell again, it was wrong. Things smelled horrible. I couldn't eat so many things, like peanut butter tasted like rancid vomit. A lot of the I couldn't drink sodas, which I guess it would have been a benefit, but they tasted bad. Everything tasted real bad, and smelled horrible. Anything that had a strong smell smelled all the same. It smelled like vomit and garbage, the best way I could put it. And it was miserable. And though the smells would shift, it like maybe every 6 months it wouldn't smell like rancid garbage, but then all of a sudden maybe for the next 6 months it just smell like sulfur or something like that, and everything tasted like sulfur. And I never gained that back, and honestly it was depressing. It was really depressing. And then 3 days, I kid you not, 3 days into doing the carnivore, they came back just like that. My smell came back completely, my taste came back completely. There were still a few things that triggered weird smells and taste, but it was way less. And then by my first month, if not my second month, but I'm pretty sure by my first month, 100% normal. As a matter of fact, my smells heightened again, and I used to have a really good sense of smell. Things taste great again, and so that's been huge for me. And like I said, I will make a separate video on that, because I know there are people out there that still suffer from the loss of taste and smell due to COVID, and they don't have any answers. And I think that was it. That worked like magic. It was crazy. All right. So, my allergies. This is wintertime. This is January. Down here in Texas, these cedar trees, they start pollinating, they turn to rust, and it takes me down. It's like I have the flu the entire month of January and February, and even sometimes there in December. It sucks. It's miserable. Bad headaches, sneezing nonstop, chest hurting from the sneezing, coughing, sore throats, clogged nose, completely clogged, face even worse than normal, eyes itchy and red, like times 10. The sun or any light would hurt my eyes. Like it was so bad. And also I would get sick every winter, and I think it was due to my immune system being shot from just the allergies. And I would get strep throat and walking pneumonia. Like every year it was something. And this year, it's cedar season right now. Pollination's high. Though my nose is tingly and I do have a sneeze now and then, I can breathe just fine through my nose. And I don't have any symptoms. I mean, other than my nose from time to time getting a little runny, like just liquidy, and a sneeze from time to time, but that's it, man. And I haven't been sick. Traditionally, I am very sick right now, and my immune system must be pumping 100 because everyone around me is getting sick, and I have not gotten sick, and I'm super grateful for that. All right, so pain in my knees and in my joints, they were bad. They were real bad, especially in my knees. With a big boy putting a lot of weight and all that water tension and swelling in my legs were shot. I could barely walk. And I mean, trying to get in and out of this truck, I'd injure my knee every time. I was sitting in here and I couldn't find a comfortable position. It would sting, and they're gone. And I'm so happy for that. No pain in my knees. No pain. I almost lost this hand once, and I had to get the tendons taken out here and put back up here because it had sliced through all my tendons. I can't bend my wrist, but I can move my fingers. Anyways, and ever since then, the joint pain that I would get, it was immense, and it's gone. So that's been awesome. Also, even though I haven't been able to hit the gym like I would like to, I do, like I said, if you watch anything else I put out, I do try to go at least once a week. But with all that, I'm maintaining my muscle. I always knew I was a strong guy underneath all that. I knew I had a lot of muscle there, and I'm pretty sure I'm maintaining it. I'm same strength, even if not stronger, because I do have a lot more energy now. But I've been maintaining my muscle, if not maybe even growing. It's hard to say because as the fat comes off, my muscle shows a lot more, so I don't know if I'm actually growing a muscle like that. Even if I'm and I am taking measurements, I'm losing weight, so I would either be losing weight and gaining muscle at the same time, so the measurements wouldn't really tell me anything, that would identify to me that I'm actually gaining muscle. But I know I'm not losing it. Muscle, and obviously weight loss. I've lost 75 pounds in the last 4.5 months, if not 80 by now, because I don't feel like doing math in my head right now, but I'm like 267 right now, and that's down from the 245. You can do the math. Oh, sleep apnea. So I was supposed to have a sleep apnea machine, but I would go through the stupid test, stay in a hotel where they hooked me up and all that stuff, and it was miserable. I couldn't do it, so I never used it. But man, my snoring was bad, which also probably helps with me not getting sick, by the way, because of the snoring and the sore throat. But sleep apnea completely gone. Probably gone within my first month, if not my first 2 or 3 weeks, and that's been great. And also energy again. My energy is way better, and sometimes I feel it comes in spurts. Sometimes I feel like I'm 19 again. Like I'll start walking up the stairs, and all of a sudden I'll just start jogging up it. I just feel bounce on my legs and move around. I still battle getting sleepy, but that's for other reasons. My son's autistic. He stays up all night, and it just messes up my sleep. Not like I used to. I couldn't go a whole day without taking a nap. Now I could take a nap, but I don't have to, and it doesn't make me cranky if I don't. So that's been huge for me. Fog brain. So your boy suffers severely from fog brain, and I still do, but not nearly as much. much. I can feel myself starting to fire on all cylinders. Sometimes some of them are misfiring a little bit, but I'm getting there. You gotta remember too, I still got a long ways to go. I'm supposed to be closer to 200 pounds, if not 220. I don't know. Everyone says, oh, you're probably whatever, but I don't know yet. But I do know I still have a long ways to go. And I think the longer I do this, the more all of these things that I'm talking about in this list, especially fog bright, that's what I'm shooting for right now, other than weight now. I'd like to see how much more that improves. And as of right now, it's improved quite a bit. So that's been great. Also, going number 2, I've always had just diarrhea. I don't think I ever had a solid anything. I think everyone complains about, once they start this carnivore, how they have bad diarrhea for a while. Didn't make any difference to me because I already had it, but now it's all normal, which has been great. It's been nice knowing that I poop like a normal person. Which brings me to gas. You'll stop farting. I probably fart once a week now, and that's coming from a guy that would just crop dust daily, just all day long. It was some bad, some not bad, but not anymore. As a matter of fact, if you're all about saving the planet and cow farts and all that stuff, maybe stop being vegan, because you'll slow down the fart population immensely. And then also, my hearing's better. My brother pointed that out to me. Normally when I would watch TV, I'd have the volume really, really high. And last time he had came down, I kept turning the volume down because it was too loud. And he pointed out that something's up, because apparently I'm hearing better, because normally I wouldn't have that volume up so much higher. And and I'm talking like, the TV was, let's say the max is 100, I'd have it at 87, and now I have the volume down to like 46, so it's a huge difference. Now, these are things that I had before I started. I have not gone to the doctor to get them checked. I will in the next couple months, but I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have some pretty good results. So I had fatty liver, and I can tell you, I can feel my liver working better. Like, I think that's why my face and other things, my liver's doing its job now. So I think I got a good hold on that, but we'll see when I go to the doctor. Also, I was pre-diabetic, and I may still be, but once again, all the symptoms of diabetes and pre-diabetes, which once you're pre-diabetic, you're basically diabetic, to be honest. But I don't have those symptoms anymore, so can't wait to see what those tests bring back. And also my testosterone, and I'm really curious about that one, because I've had low T for many years now, and my libido is up, and also due to energy, I'm assuming my testosterone has gone up. But like I said, don't know yet. And there's probably other things, but those are the things that I can think of. I drive a tow truck. I pick people up, I ride with them, and sometimes it's a long haul, and they tell me their problems, and I wish so much that I could prove to them that, hey, if you were to do this, you could completely change your life. A lot of people don't want to hear it, so it is what it is. But this stuff works, and I hope that anyone that's watching this right now, if you have any, if you're wondering if it really does any of these things, it does. I'm just I'm just an average guy. Well, I'm kind of a big guy, but as far as a person, I am just an average guy, just doing this stuff, and these are the results, and they're real, and it's amazing, because never in my life have I ever had any results like this for anything. It doesn't matter if I was taking medication or any other diet. This way of eating works. So I hope this pushes you over the edge to give it a shot, especially if you're having health issues. But that's it for today, and I'll be coming up with my update on my 5-month carnivore journey here pretty soon. Till then, hugs and kisses. Bye, guys.